What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I need to talk about the video, and we're just gonna hop right into it. So today we'll be doing a story out of Sacramento, California. We'll be talking about Avonte Teasley. Now, first I would say Avonte Teasley is in this video I'm about to show you that went viral. Is the man shooting out the car?
Nigga on my mama, nigga. Nigga on my mama, nigga.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Come here. What's going on? What happened?
Get the fuck up out of here,
Crip. No.
Who the fuck you whipping out on?
Trail, get in there. Get in there.
So, as you can see, Avonte Teasley got into a altercation with his baby mother's new girlfriend while he was trying to come pick up his child. This altercation resulted in the new girlfriend going back in the house and coming out and brandishing a gun. Shortly after brandishing a gun, that's when he returned fire, and those shots end up striking her, and she succumbed to an injury. So RIP to her. But crazy situation, to say the least. Now, what I will say, now this happened, like I already said, in Sacramento, California. So that's why I feel like that was important to mention, because in California, it's not like a southern state, as I think the video I just did in Miami. It's not a stand your ground law. I mean, stand your ground state, and it doesn't have like a dual combat or mutual combat, even though mutual combat usually refers to fisticuffs. But it doesn't have any of those laws, and we, pretty much know that California is pretty, strict on guns and getting stricter by the minute. So Avonte Teasley has, been charged with murder, like I said, and he tried to get a GoFundMe, but at the time I seen a couple articles a couple days ago basically saying the GoFundMe hadn't even raised a single cent. So that's sad to hear, because in my personal opinion, I feel like in another state he would, have a self-defense. But from watching the video and everything, it's gonna be hard for him to, get this down from murder. Basically, where I think he went wrong at, obviously, brandishing a gun could definitely be, I think, is enough to be like, oh, you feel your life is threatened, even though she really didn't up that bitch for real. She really just pulled it out. She never really aimed it. Brandishing it is enough to say, okay, yeah, my life might be in imminent danger. Where he goes wrong at, after he shot a lot of shots. Let's start with it. After he sees that he is, has struck her, especially the shots to where he shot her again while she was laying on the ground. That's where he's gonna get the end trial. I always bring up, when we have these cases that refer to self-defense, first murder, is, overkill. Overkill is a big part of what can get you self-defense. Once he realized he struck her and she fell to the ground, stop shooting. But the fact that you kept shooting while she was on the ground, really after the first couple shots she was tripping or had some type of like inkling, it was really over with after that. But I feel like they'll, in this case, they'll probably give him enough leeway until she hit the ground. But those shots he fired while she was on the ground, over with. Because that's really probably what ended up making her succumb to injuries. Because it looks like while, when he first shot her, he didn't shoot her. It wasn't, when she hit the ground, it didn't look like it was extremely life-threatening. It looked like those shots when he hit her on the ground were the ones that really, forced her to, succumb to her injuries. But yeah, bro, overkill. Now it's not a lot of like news articles and things of that sort around, so it's kind of hard. And when I Googled his name and things of that sort, I really didn't find any information about any previous crimes. So I don't think either of them involved at this moment in time. We don't know. We'll probably find more information or were felons of that sort. So that would, definitely hurt his case and, trying to beat the murder charge. But that overkill, I feel like he had enough for the imminent danger, the brandishing your gun, and things of that sort. Like, he had enough reason to shoot, but he ain't have enough reason to keep shooting, is my point. So, I definitely think he'll probably end up, still getting his murder charge, but I'm definitely interested to see, what else might come out with this case. But that's all I got to say, though. Like, share, subscribe, comment. IDT Avonte, and we out.